Hey gamers, Cybersnake is back. How are we doing, guys? Hope we're all well. Been a couple of weeks now since I've done a video. I thought I'd just have a little break away from the YouTube scene. I haven't watched any videos either, so I've got a lot of catching up to do. But there's only so long you can stay away from YouTube, and I think 2 weeks is my limit. So I thought I really need to get back into doing the videos again. But this is just a video saying I'm back, guys. And a bit of what I've been doing over the last couple of weeks while I've been away. And most of it has been really playing a lot of games that I've been building up on the shelves over the past few months. I really needed to kick back and play some of them games that I've been buying. So I've thoroughly enjoyed that. But I've had the wife hanging off my neck to get this house finished off, the decorating, before the weather changes. So I've now finished off the whole house, everything's decorated, and she's happy, so I'm happy. So that's been done. Plenty of gaming's been done, and as you can see behind me, you have a new backdrop. I've started my room at last. Bank holiday weekend, I thought, right, it's about time I started to do something with it, because I've been wanting to and itching to start this room for the past month now. So over the weekend I got myself some new cabinets. I've set it up to the way I really want it at the moment. It's looking okay. Still a work in progress. But it's only this corner behind me, so I've still got a lot of work to do. So I'll be doing that over the next couple of months here and there. So you'll see slight changes. So if I get a chance at the end of this video, I'll just stick a little bit of footage and show you what I've done in the work in progress. If not, I'll just bung another little video on later on in the next couple of days probably. But yes, guys, I'm back. I've got a few pickups, nothing major, because I'm trying to save for Manchester, which is only roughly 7 weeks away. So that is going to be an interesting day. I'm only going for the Saturday, like myself, Daz, and also Shock 16's going, and I've heard now Stu is going to be coming down with us in the car. And talking about Stu, got to say, mate, very well done. YouTuber of the month, well deserved, mate. Couldn't have happened to a nicer chap. You know, for the effort and the content you bring out, you know, you really do deserve it, mate. And what you do and the unearthly hour you get up in the mornings to go to these car boots over the weekends to bring back content, and then to fill our Sunday afternoons of like 4 hours of content about your tales of the booter and such, you know, you well deserved, mate. So very well done for that, mate. And definitely looking forward to seeing you in Manchester. So speaking of Manchester, if you're going down, you know, hope to see you there. If you see us, come say hello. If you don't see us nor see you, then believe me, I'll be tapping you on the shoulder and saying hello. Maybe having a beer or two, but nothing like the repeat of last year. Say no more about that. But anyway, pickups. As I say, I've got a couple of games, and I've got a couple of game-related items as such. But firstly, I'll start with what's playing behind me now. I've had that Bang & Olufsen TV for, you're going on about 10 months now. Now, originally, I bought it with no controller, and that is a problem with these TVs, because 9 times out of 10 you don't really get the original controller, or if you do, you're very lucky. But what I did is I went through my YouTubing watch list, and obviously there's Fagan RS500 is Mr. Wizard and Mr. Technical, and he knows basically everything about everything, and he put me in the direction of buying one of these, which was like a makeshift controller for the Bang & Olufsen TVs, but it's only basic controls, which is switching it on and switching it off, and the volume. Can't get into the menus, which I really wanted to do, to change the colours and sort out different options in there. Well, couldn't do it with this, so thought it was about time I moved on, got rid of this one, and then bought myself a BioLink 1000, which I thought was the right controller. There goes the controller. Well, I bought that one, paid about 25 quid for that one, and when I got it, it basically did exactly the same as the one I've just showed you. Basic systems, switching on, switching off, volume, couldn't get into the menus. So, yet again, went back to his video, and recently watching Minx36's video and thinking back about how many times I've watched Darren Warshock's video. Both got Bang & Olufsen's, and both have one of these, which is the BioLink 4000. Now this one is a bugger to get hold of, very expensive, and can cost 3 times more than the actual TV, because as I say, I paid £12 for that, and these can go probably £65 to £90 these can go for, so they are, you know, worth the money. But watched over the last month on and off, and there was a bidding when I got onto eBay one day which was ending in 5 minutes, threw a cheeky £45 bid on and won it. So I now have a proper controller, and this one allows me to get to the options, which allows me in turn to get the colour sorted out on this, because I could play most systems, but the Super Nintendo I couldn't play because the screen was dark, and some games were unplayable, it was that dark. So I really weren't appreciating the games that I bought over the last year for the Super Nintendo. So as soon as I got this, sorted the colours out, and that's all I've really been doing, to be honest, playing the Super Nintendo, going back over the games that I bought and really re-enjoying the system all over again, especially on this telly. Absolutely superb telly. Now I can actually play the blooming Super Nintendo on there, but as I say, got that controller, very happy with that. Talking about the room, I bought myself like a little peripheral for it. If you're a Nintendo fan, you'll like it. I wanted one of these for a long time, but I wanted a bigger version, what I'm about to show you. But when I got this one, it wasn't too bad, and I'm quite happy with it. It's not switched on at the moment, but what I'll do, if I do another video of the pan of this little lot behind you, or behind me should I say, I'll show you this switched on. But I bought myself a Nintendo Neon Light, and as I say, it's a fairly decent size, but I wanted one about this big, like, you know what I mean, massive. But beggars can't be choosers, so I'm quite happy with this one, and it really does work quite well, and it is a quite nice little item, and that'll be going on the back in front of me on the new shelves when I pick them up. So there's the old Nintendo sign, I'll show you that later, working. Now I've plugged the PS4 back in, and it's now behind me with the PS3 again. You know, the video that I did about me not liking modern gaming. Well, you know, don't get me wrong, I haven't got back into it totally, which proves, because I'll still be playing Super Nintendo. But I got it out, and I've been wanting to play this PT tech demo. I've seen Pete play on his last video that I watched, and I was just in hysterics watching his video, watching him scare himself half to death playing this game. So I thought, right, I'm going to get my PS4 out, download this, and I also had Outlast on there. I've just been in the mood to play them sorts of games. Well, I was recommended some headset, which I never thought about buying, but I've bought the Gold Wireless stereo headset for the PS3 and PS4, and I've got to say, it makes gaming a whole new experience, especially playing the likes of PT and Outlast, which are like stealth games, and you put you in seriously into the atmosphere of the game 100% more. You feel like you're actually in the room that you're in and things like that. It's such an amazing experience, makes it a hell of a lot better. I'm not saying it's going to work for all games, but specifically for horror games and games like that, it is an absolute must for anybody to pick a pair up. And they are hanging off my seat, and as I say, they are really, really nice design, and they do fold up if you want to, but they've got no added mic built on. It's all built in, volume control and everything, and you've also got an app on the PlayStation Network which allows you to change the settings, and there's a setting for The Last of Us. So if you've got that game, which I'm now going to replay with the headset on to see what an experience change it's going to be, and after what I've played with these on, I can see it being a hell of a lot better. But these are an absolute must if you got a PS4, which majority of us have, and you haven't got an headset and you haven't experienced these. Absolutely fantastic. Got them from Zavvi, originally £66. but picked them up for 59. So absolute must, guys. Pick some of them up. Now the last couple of games and items I show you are games. Now, if you can remember back to when I went to Play Nation with Daz, and I met up with Champion 2D Rob, and Dahl was there obviously, and Ocarina Fella, of course. How can I miss that, mate? How can I miss that, mate? Top geezer. I picked up myself a Neo Geo game, an AES title, King of the Fighters 2003, for a mega cheap price. I did take a lot of trade down, and I got it for about 90 quid. Originally it was 200, and I mean it was like £200 cheaper than it should be, to be honest. So I'd have picked it up at £200, no problem, because probably picking that game up at the price it originally was, I probably wouldn't have done it. But I got such a good deal, it gave me the incentive then to start buying some more of the King of the Fighter series. Now I'm supposed to buy one a month, but I bought 2 this month as a deal. So that means I've only got 4 left to get, and I'll have the complete set of King of the Fighters. So these 2 from one seller from eBay. He was selling them separate, but I chucked in a cheeky deal. And what I picked up for the money is, firstly, King of the Fighters 97, which is, I've got to say, a fantastic bit, one of the best of the series so far. I really enjoy playing this, but it's fully complete, and you have the baggie as well, perfect condition. But Top Fighter, absolutely superb. I thought, to be honest, my favourite at one time was easily 98. I did like 98, but going back a year, this is really, really a top game. Very, very good. So I got King of the Fighters 97, and then I got a later one, and this is part of the deal as well, and I picked up King of the Fighters 2001. And the series does change after 2000. The graphics go slightly more cel shaded, and you got more characters, and the storyline changes. There's a lot of depth into these games, not just the fighting games, to do with the characters and the storylines and things like that. But playing them on Japanese, you'd have to read up. You have to read up about how the story progresses and that. But baggy, absolutely pristine, and cartridge, as per usual, mint condition. But these are absolutely pristine, and that is another 2 to the Neo Geo collection. So I've only got now 4 more to get, so I won't be going crazy. Now these pair cost me 190 quid for the 2, so it sounds a lot, but you look on eBay and these can go for 1.5 and 90 quid on their own. So I really got a fair deal, to be honest. So that only leaves 4 now. So what I'm going to do over the next 4 months is buy 1 a month. I'm not going to go crazy. 1 a month to finish off the full set. So I'll be well happy to finish off that King of the Fighters set, which I never thought I'd do. But if it weren't for getting King of the Fighters 2003, I wouldn't have. I don't think I'd have ever finished it. So well happy with that. But that's my lot, guys. I haven't picked up a lot, as I say, but you know me, less is more. It's my saying nowadays, less is more. But I'm back, guys, and as I say, I've enjoyed the 2 weeks off, but I can't stay away from YouTube too long because I love making videos. But right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. As I say, back to normality next week. Get the Super Nintendo collections videos back up again. The pickups are going to be a bit shy over the next few weeks because, as I say, Manchester's shortly. So I'll be doing a video after this one about what's gone on behind me and how I've set it up for the time being. So it's good to be back, guys. I'll leave it there, and as always, I am Cybersnake7. Keep playing, keep watching. All the best.